Welcome back, lifers, to another episode of Life Points with Rhonda, the podcast that helps you navigate life's challenges with practical wisdom and actionable advice, where we discuss important topics that affect our everyday lives. Today, I'm speaking to the collectives, and our topic for today is Pandora's Box and the complexities of asexual relationships. Before we get started, a few words. Our podcast is a part of the World Podcast Network now, with over 1,000 podcasts. Visit the World Podcast Network at https://worldpodcast.network to listen to podcasts in over 12 genres. Come vote our podcast episodes up and help us rise on the leaderboard. If you have a podcast of your own, you can join for free. Now I know that your time is valuable. So let's get started, okay? Pandora's Box and the complexities of asexual relationships. In this crazy rich tapestry of human relationships, asexual relationships are among the least understood. Asexuality, often described as the lack of sexual attraction towards others, encompasses a wide spectrum of experiences and preferences. This episode aims to explore the complexities and dynamics of asexual relationships through the metaphor of Pandora's box, a symbol of unanticipated consequences stemming from a single action. Here, opening Pandora's box represents the exploration into the misunderstood aspects of asexuality, revealing not just challenges, but also the vast possibilities and enriching experiences these relationships offer. Understanding asexuality. Before delving into the relationship dynamics, it's crucial to establish what asexuality is and isn't. Asexuality is a sexual orientation characterized by a persistent lack of sexual attraction to any gender. However, like any orientation, it's nuanced. Some asexual individuals experience romantic attraction, homoromantic, biromantic, heteroromantic, panromantic, while others may not, aromantic. Asexuality does not equate to abstinence or celibacy, which are choices, whereas asexuality is an inherent aspect of a person's identity. The Pandora's box of asexual relationships. 1. Misconceptions and misunderstandings. One of the first challenges that emerges from Pandora's box is the plethora of misconceptions about asexuality. Partners, family members, and friends may have difficulty understanding the difference between low sexual desire and asexuality, or may mistakenly assume that asexual individuals cannot engage in or enjoy intimate relationships. These misconceptions can lead to feelings of isolation or pressure among asexual individuals to conform to societal norms, which often prioritize sexual intimacy as key to a successful relationship. 2. Navigating romantic and sexual desires. In relationships where one partner is asexual and the other is not, navigating differing needs for intimacy can be complex. It requires open communication and a deep understanding of each other's boundaries and desires. Couples may negotiate various compromises such as cuddling, kissing, or other forms of physical intimacy that do not involve sexual activities. Some might agree on arrangements like open relationships or other forms of non-traditional setups that honor the needs of both partners. 3. Emotional intimacy and connection. A core strength in many asexual relationships is the focus on emotional intimacy. Without sexual attraction as a component, relationships often develop around strong emotional or intellectual bonds. This can lead to deeply connected partnerships based on mutual respect, shared interests, and genuine affection. Understanding and navigating these relationships requires recognizing the diverse ways in which people experience attraction and affection. 4. Cultural and social challenges. Societal expectations can be a significant burden for those in asexual relationships. The prevailing cultural narrative around relationships often emphasizes sexual intimacy as a cornerstone of romantic love. Asexual individuals and their partners may face skepticism or criticism from those who view their relationship as lacking. Advocacy and increased visibility have started to shift perceptions, but there's still a long way to go towards widespread understanding and acceptance. 5. The richness of diverse relationship structures. The exploration into asexuality and its relationship dynamics opens up a broader discussion about the nature of relationships in general. It challenges the conventional monogamous, sexually active relationship model and adds to the growing recognition of the legitimacy and richness of diverse relationship structures. This includes not only asexual relationships, but also polyamorous, open, and other non-traditional forms of partnerships. Opening Pandora's box in the context of asexual relationships reveals not just the challenges faced by those who identify as asexual, but also the profound depth and potential for fulfillment in these relationships. It underscores the importance of communication, understanding, and respect in all relationships, and highlights the diverse ways in which humans can experience love and connection. As society continues to evolve, the box once filled with misconceptions and misunderstandings gradually transforms into a treasure chest of insights, affirming that all forms of love have their place in the human experience. Embracing the diversity of human connection. The exploration and understanding of asexual relationships provide us with an opportunity to reevaluate and broaden our definitions of intimacy and partnership. Each relationship, regardless of the sexual orientation or romantic inclinations of the individuals involved, has unique elements that contribute to its strength and resilience. Here are some further insights into the dynamics of asexual relationships and the broader implications for our understanding of human connections. 6. The role of communication. Fundamental to navigating the complexities of any relationship, communication is especially vital in asexual relationships. Partners must openly discuss their feelings, expectations, and boundaries. For asexual individuals, this might involve explaining their level of comfort with physical affection and what forms of intimacy they value most. For non-asexual partners, it's about expressing their needs and finding common ground without compromising the comfort and identity of their asexual partner. Effective communication fosters understanding and prevents resentment, which can often arise from unmet expectations. 7. The importance of validating each other's feelings. Validation goes hand in hand with communication. In asexual relationships, it's crucial for both partners to feel that their personal feelings and identities are acknowledged and respected. This includes recognizing asexuality as a valid orientation, not a phase or something to be fixed. Celebrating and affirming each other's identities can enhance the relationship's emotional depth and resilience. 8. Exploring alternative forms of intimacy. Intimacy does not need to be synonymous with sexual activity. Asexual relationships often explore and emphasize different forms of intimacy: emotional, intellectual, aesthetic, or even activities-based. For instance, sharing a passion for art, literature, hiking, or other joint activities can be profoundly bonding. These forms of shared experiences can create a robust framework for the relationship, filled with personal rituals and meaningful traditions that celebrate the connection in non-sexual ways. 9. Educating others and advocacy. Part of managing an asexual relationship involves dealing with external pressures and potential judgments from a society that largely misunderstands or overlooks asexuality. Couples can find strength in becoming advocates not only for their own relationship, but also for the broader asexual community. By sharing their experiences and educating others, they can challenge stereotypes and encourage a more inclusive understanding of what relationships can look like. 10. The journey of self-discovery. Lastly, being in an asexual relationship, whether one is asexual or not, can be a profound journey of self-discovery. It encourages individuals to think deeply about what they truly value in relationships and what it means to connect with another person. This introspection can lead to greater self-awareness and personal growth, which are invaluable in all areas of life. Thoughts. The metaphor of Pandora's box, when applied to asexual relationships, initially suggests a narrative of unexpected challenges. However, as we delve deeper, it's clear that this metaphor also reveals treasures of knowledge and understanding about human diversity in loving and living. Asexual relationships, like all relationships, have their complexities and unique challenges, but they also offer distinct opportunities for building deeply fulfilling connections based on more than just sexual attraction. By embracing and exploring these relationships, we expand our collective understanding of love, partnership, and intimacy. In doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to a more inclusive and compassionate society.
Broadening perspectives. The social impact of understanding asexual relationships. The continued exploration and acceptance of asexual relationships not only enrich individual lives, but also have the potential to significantly impact society at large. By embracing the diversity within these relationships, we can foster a more inclusive culture that values all forms of human connection. Here are some additional points that highlight how the understanding of asexual relationships can transform societal views and interactions.
11. Redefining relationship success. Traditionally, society has often measured the success of a relationship by its sexual intensity and frequency. This metric overlooks the many other dimensions that contribute to a fulfilling partnership, such as mutual support, intellectual compatibility, shared values, and emotional connection. A deeper understanding and acceptance of asexual relationships challenge these narrow criteria and encourage a broader, more inclusive definition of relationship success. This can lead to healthier relationships overall, as individuals learn to value and nurture the various aspects of intimacy and connection that are most meaningful to them. 12. Enhancing empathy and inclusivity. As society becomes more aware of asexual identities and the dynamics of asexual relationships, there is a natural increase in empathy and inclusivity. This awareness makes it easier for people to accept differences, not only concerning sexual orientation, but across various aspects of human identity and experience. A more inclusive society is one where individuals feel safe and validated in expressing their true selves, leading to richer, more diverse community interactions. 13. Encouraging personal integrity in relationships. Understanding and accepting asexuality can empower individuals to pursue relationships that truly reflect their needs and identities, rather than conforming to societal expectations. This integrity allows people to build relationships based on honesty and authenticity, which are key to long-term happiness and satisfaction. It also encourages partners to engage in continuous dialogue about their desires and boundaries, fostering a culture of consent and mutual respect. 14. Influencing media and cultural narratives. As more people become aware of and understand asexual relationships, there is potential for these dynamics to be more accurately and frequently represented in media and popular culture. This representation can play a powerful role in normalizing asexuality and educating the public. Films, television shows, books, and other forms of media that include nuanced portrayals of asexual characters and relationships can broaden viewers' horizons and reduce stigma, making it easier for asexual individuals to find acceptance. 15. Supporting mental health and well-being. Recognizing and validating asexual identities and relationships can have profound implications for mental health. Asexual individuals often face significant stress and anxiety due to societal pressure and misunderstanding, which can lead to feelings of isolation or depression. Greater acceptance and understanding can alleviate these pressures, improving overall well-being. Additionally, when people are free to pursue relationships that align with their orientation, they are likely to experience greater satisfaction and less conflict, contributing to better mental health. Opening the box to a world of possibilities. Pandora's box, in the context of asexual relationships, initially suggests the unleashing of challenges and misunderstood concepts. However, this exploration ultimately leads to a treasure trove of insights that enrich our collective understanding of human relationships. By recognizing and valuing the diverse ways in which people experience love and connection, we can build a more empathetic and inclusive society. The journey towards this understanding may be complex, but it is undoubtedly rewarding. As we continue to learn from and with the asexual community, we pave the way for a future where all relationships are celebrated for their unique contributions to our shared human experience. This journey not only enhances the lives of those within the asexual spectrum, but also enriches everyone by reminding us of the vast array of human experiences and the multiple dimensions of intimacy and love. Expanding educational efforts and community outreach. As understanding grows, so does the importance of educational efforts and community outreach. This is integral to further dismantling myths and fostering a deeper understanding of asexual identities and relationships. 16. Education in schools and universities. Integrating comprehensive sex and relationship education that includes information about asexuality can equip young people with a better understanding of the spectrum of human sexuality and romantic inclinations. This education should not only focus on the biological aspects of sex, but also delve into the emotional and relational dimensions, emphasizing that all forms of relationships are valid and important. By introducing these concepts early, educational institutions can cultivate a culture of acceptance and respect from a young age. 17. Workplace inclusivity. Workplaces also play a crucial role in promoting inclusivity. Corporate diversity and inclusivity programs that recognize and support asexual employees can create more welcoming environments. This includes training sessions that educate employees about asexuality, thus fostering an atmosphere where all employees feel seen and respected. Moreover, company policies that recognize a variety of relationship structures in terms of benefits and leave can affirm their commitment to inclusivity. 18. Healthcare professional training. Healthcare providers often serve as the first line of support for individuals exploring their sexual identity. Training for these professionals should include modules on asexuality to prevent misdiagnosis and to provide appropriate support. Asexual individuals sometimes face dismissive attitudes or incorrect assumptions from medical professionals who are not well versed in asexuality. Proper training can enhance the quality of healthcare they receive, ensuring it is respectful and affirming of their identity. 19. Media and public discourse.
Continued efforts to include asexual perspectives in media and public discourse are vital. This involves not only the creation of content by asexual individuals, but also the inclusion of asexual characters and themes in mainstream media. Such representation can demystify asexuality for the general public and provide role models for asexual individuals. It also helps in normalizing conversations about asexuality in public and private spheres, gradually reducing stigma and misunderstanding.
20. Community building and support networks. Building strong support networks and communities for asexual individuals and their partners is crucial. These communities can provide a safe space for sharing experiences, offering advice, and fostering connections. Furthermore, they can organize events and workshops to educate the wider public about asexuality. Strengthening these communities also helps in advocating for systemic changes and in providing a collective voice that can influence policy and societal norms. Embracing a comprehensive view of relationships. The exploration of asexual relationships, akin to opening Pandora's box, reveals not just challenges, but also manifold opportunities for growth, understanding, and acceptance. By acknowledging and valuing the full spectrum of human relationships, society can move towards a more inclusive and empathetic future where every individual feels valued and understood. This journey of understanding and acceptance is not just about aiding those who identify as asexual. It's about enriching our collective human experience. It teaches us about the boundless ways in which love can be expressed and experienced, reminding us that at the heart of all relationships is the universal desire for connection, respect, and recognition. As we continue to learn and grow in our understanding of each other, we pave the way for a world that celebrates diversity in all its forms, making it a richer, more compassionate place for everyone. Advancing legal recognition and rights. As the understanding of asexual relationships grows, so too does the importance of advancing legal recognition and rights that reflect this diversity. This is crucial for ensuring that asexual individuals and their relationships are not just socially recognized, but also legally protected. 21. Legal recognition of diverse relationships. Legal frameworks often lag behind in recognizing and protecting the rights of individuals in non-traditional relationships, including those in the asexual community. Efforts should be made to adapt laws that govern matters such as marriage, civil unions, and domestic partnerships to be inclusive of all relationship types. This includes ensuring that benefits related to healthcare, inheritance, and housing are accessible to all, regardless of the sexual nature of their relationship. 22. Anti-discrimination laws. It's imperative to include sexual orientation, including asexuality, in anti-discrimination laws. While many regions have made progress in protecting individuals from discrimination based on sexual orientation, asexuality is often overlooked. Explicitly including asexuality as a protected category can prevent discrimination in employment, education, housing, and other areas, providing asexual individuals with the same protections afforded to other minorities. 23. Advocacy for policy change. Active advocacy is essential in pushing for these legal changes. Asexual individuals and allies can engage with policymakers, participate in lobbying efforts, and contribute to public campaigns that aim to educate and influence legislation. By organizing and mobilizing, the community can exert pressure on political and legal systems to recognize and address their unique needs and rights. Leveraging technology and social media. In today's digital age, technology and social media play pivotal roles in spreading information and fostering communities. These tools can be powerfully used to advance the understanding and acceptance of asexuality. 24. Online platforms for awareness and education. Websites, blogs, podcasts, and online courses offer accessible ways to disseminate information about asexuality. These platforms can host a variety of resources, from scientific articles and personal testimonies to educational videos and interactive webinars. They make learning about asexuality convenient and comprehensive, reaching a global audience. 25. Social media campaigns. Social media campaigns can effectively raise awareness and normalize asexuality. Hashtags, stories, live discussions, and shared content can quickly circulate, engaging a broad audience. These campaigns can also help in debunking myths and addressing common questions or misconceptions about asexuality, thereby reducing stigma and fostering a more inclusive society. 26. Support and networking apps. Technology can also aid in building and maintaining support networks. Apps dedicated to asexual individuals and their allies can facilitate connections, provide emotional support, and offer a platform for sharing experiences and advice. These digital spaces can be particularly valuable for those who may not have access to physical community spaces or who prefer the anonymity that online platforms can provide. Conclusion: a call for comprehensive inclusion. The journey of understanding asexuality and integrating this knowledge into our social fabric is ongoing and dynamic. As we continue to open and explore Pandora's box, we uncover not only challenges, but also the immense potential for growth and harmony in our society. By embracing a comprehensive view of relationships and continuing to advocate for social, legal, and cultural inclusivity, we can ensure that all individuals, regardless of their sexual orientation, are recognized, respected, and celebrated. This holistic approach not only benefits the asexual community, but enriches all of society by promoting a deeper understanding of the diverse ways humans connect and relate to one another. It is a testament to our evolving humanity, showcasing our capacity to embrace complexity and diversity in our quest for a more inclusive world. Fostering inclusive education and training. The path to a more inclusive society also involves comprehensive education and training programs that transcend traditional boundaries and embrace the spectrum of human experiences. These initiatives are crucial in nurturing an understanding that respects and values the diversity found within the asexual community and beyond. 27. Inclusive curriculum development. Educational institutions play a pivotal role in shaping societal attitudes. By developing curricula that include comprehensive information about asexuality and the spectrum of human sexualities, schools and universities can combat ignorance and prejudice from a young age. This education should not only address students, but also involve training for educators, ensuring they are equipped to handle these topics sensitively and informatively. 28. Professional development workshops. Beyond the educational sphere, professional environments can benefit from workshops and seminars that cover diversity and inclusion, with a specific focus on sexual orientation, including asexuality. These programs can help foster a workplace culture that respects and supports all employees, regardless of their personal identities or relationship styles. By promoting a better understanding of asexuality, companies can improve team cohesion and employee satisfaction. 29. Certification programs for allies. Certification programs can be established to train individuals who wish to become allies and advocates for the asexual community. These programs would provide comprehensive training on the nuances of asexuality, the challenges faced by asexual individuals, and effective advocacy strategies. Certified allies can play a significant role in spreading awareness and supporting policy changes in various sectors of society. Leveraging arts and culture. The arts have a profound impact on cultural perceptions and can serve as a powerful medium for exploring and expressing the complexities of asexual identities and relationships. 30. Support for asexual artists. Encouraging and supporting asexual artists to share their stories through various forms of art can provide valuable insights into the asexual experience. Whether through literature, film, music, or visual arts, these expressions can foster a deeper understanding and appreciation of asexuality. Art initiatives can also include grants, exhibitions, and festivals specifically highlighting works by asexual creators. 31. Collaborative art projects. Collaborative art projects that involve both asexual individuals and allies can help bridge understanding and foster community building. These projects can serve as public installations or community events that celebrate diversity and educate the public about asexuality. Through collaborative creation, participants can engage in meaningful dialogues that challenge preconceived notions and promote inclusivity. Strengthening community and advocacy. The strength of a movement often lies in the unity and activity of its community. For the asexual community, building a cohesive network that can mobilize for advocacy and support is essential. 32. National and international conferences. Organizing national and international conferences can provide platforms for asexual individuals, researchers, and allies to come together to share knowledge, strategies, and experiences. These events can help solidify a global network of asexual individuals and supporters, enhancing the community's ability to influence policy and societal norms on a larger scale. 33. Grassroots advocacy groups. Supporting grassroots advocacy groups that focus on local issues can empower communities to address the specific challenges they face in their regions. These groups can also serve as a link between the asexual community and local governments, facilitating more targeted and effective advocacy. Conclusion: embracing a future of diversity and inclusion. The journey towards fully understanding and integrating asexual perspectives into society involves multifaceted efforts across education, law, media, arts, and community building. Each step forward not only enhances the lives of asexual individuals, but also enriches the broader society by fostering a culture that values and celebrates diversity in all its forms. As we continue to explore and learn from the metaphorical Pandora's box of asexual relationships, we uncover endless opportunities for growth, understanding, and connection. By embracing these opportunities, we commit to building a future where every individual feels valued, respected, and included, regardless of how they experience and express love and attraction. This commitment to inclusivity and diversity is not just beneficial for the asexual community, it is essential for the progress and health of society as a whole. Developing inclusive policies and social services. As society progresses in understanding and accepting asexual identities, there is a growing need to develop inclusive policies and social services that cater to the unique needs of the asexual community. This ensures that all individuals receive the support and recognition they deserve, irrespective of their sexual orientation. 34. Inclusive health services. Health services must evolve to better accommodate the specific needs of asexual individuals. This includes training for healthcare providers on asexuality to ensure they can offer appropriate advice and support without bias. Additionally, sexual health services can broaden their scope to address asexual specific concerns, ensuring that discussions about sexual health are inclusive and respectful of all orientations. 35. Tailored mental health support. Mental health services should also adapt to better support asexual individuals who may face unique stresses due to societal misunderstanding or pressure. Counseling services can be tailored to help asexual individuals explore their identity in a supportive environment, and therapists can be trained to recognize and address the specific challenges that might arise from navigating an asexual identity in a predominantly sexual world. 36. Housing and community living spaces. Policies regarding housing and community living spaces can be reformed to be more inclusive of different relationship types and living arrangements. This includes recognizing non-traditional partnerships in housing agreements and ensuring that community spaces are welcoming and accessible to people of all sexual orientations, fostering a sense of belonging and community among residents, enhancing global connectivity and solidarity. In an increasingly interconnected world, the asexual community can benefit greatly from enhanced global connectivity and solidarity. This can facilitate the sharing of resources, strategies, and support across borders, strengthening the global movement towards inclusivity. 37. International collaboration. Encouraging collaboration between asexual communities in different countries can help share successful strategies and challenges. This might include international advocacy campaigns, shared online platforms, and regular virtual meetings to discuss global issues affecting the asexual community. Such efforts can strengthen the community's global voice and impact. 38. Translation and accessibility of resources. To ensure that no one is left behind, it's crucial to translate key resources about asexuality into multiple languages and make them accessible to people with disabilities. This ensures that individuals from diverse backgrounds have access to information and support, regardless of language barriers or physical limitations. Cultivating a culture of continuous learning and adaptation. As our understanding of human sexuality and relationships continues to evolve, so must our efforts to promote inclusivity and understanding. Cultivating a culture of continuous learning and adaptation is essential to keep pace with these changes.
39. Ongoing research and study.
Supporting ongoing research into asexuality and related fields can provide deeper insights into the experiences and needs of asexual individuals. This research can help inform policies, educational programs, and health services, ensuring they remain relevant and effective. Academic institutions can play a crucial role in conducting and disseminating this research. 40. Feedback mechanisms. Implementing robust feedback mechanisms within communities, services, and programs allows for the continuous improvement of initiatives aimed at supporting the asexual community. Regular surveys, forums, and feedback sessions can help organizations understand the effectiveness of their efforts and make necessary adjustments. Conclusion: a future built on understanding and respect. The ongoing journey to understand and integrate asexual identities into the fabric of society is complex and multifaceted. It requires commitment from individuals, communities, and governments to foster an environment where all forms of love and connection are recognized and valued. By embracing diversity, promoting inclusivity, and continuously adapting to new understandings, we lay the groundwork for a future where everyone, regardless of their sexual orientation, is respected and celebrated. This commitment not only benefits the asexual community, but also serves as a cornerstone for building a more empathetic and unified society. As we continue to unpack the metaphorical Pandora's box of human relationships, we discover not only challenges, but also immense opportunities for growth and connection. Together, we can build a world that cherishes diversity as a strength and sees the unique experiences of each individual as an integral part of the human mosaic, promoting visibility and advocacy. In the pursuit of a more inclusive society, visibility plays a crucial role. It's important for the asexual community to have a visible presence in both mainstream and niche platforms to ensure their voices are heard and their experiences are acknowledged. 41. Celebrating Asexuality Awareness Week. One of the key opportunities for promoting visibility is Asexuality Awareness Week. This week-long event can be leveraged to educate the public, engage in discussions, and celebrate asexual identities through various activities such as workshops, panel discussions, art exhibitions, and more. Organizations, schools, and community groups can participate by hosting events, thus broadening the reach and impact of the awareness efforts. 42. Utilizing public campaigns. Public campaigns are powerful tools for raising awareness and advocating for change. These campaigns can utilize billboards, public transport ads, social media blitzes, and interactive public installations to convey messages about asexuality. The aim is to normalize asexuality in the public consciousness and to challenge existing stereotypes and misconceptions. 43. Engaging with media outlets. Engagement with media outlets to ensure fair and accurate representation of asexual people is essential. This can involve training for journalists on asexual issues, pitching stories about the asexual community to publications, and encouraging the inclusion of asexual voices in articles and reports about sexuality and relationships. Strengthening legal protections. While advocacy and visibility are important, they must be complemented by concrete legal protections that safeguard the rights of asexual individuals. 44. Anti-harassment policies. Schools and workplaces should implement and enforce anti-harassment policies that explicitly include protections for asexual individuals. These policies should not only prevent discrimination, but also provide clear pathways for recourse and support for individuals who experience harassment. 45. Comprehensive equality legislation. Advocating for comprehensive equality legislation that explicitly includes sexual orientation, including asexuality, in all areas of public life, such as housing, employment, and access to services, is critical. This legislation should be robust and enforceable, ensuring that asexual individuals have the same protections as other minority groups. Building inclusive communities. Beyond the individual and systemic levels, building communities that are inherently inclusive and supportive of asexual individuals is vital for sustained change. 46. Creating safe spaces. Community centers, online forums, and social groups can serve as safe spaces where asexual individuals can connect, share their experiences, and support each other. These spaces are important for fostering a sense of belonging and community, particularly for those who may feel isolated due to their asexual identity. 47. Integrating asexuality into existing support structures. It's also important to integrate awareness and support for asexual individuals into existing structures, such as LGBTQ+ organizations. This ensures that asexuality is recognized as part of the broader spectrum of sexual orientations, and that asexual individuals can benefit from the support and advocacy efforts of these established networks. Conclusion: a collective journey towards inclusivity. The journey towards understanding and embracing asexual identities within society is a collective one, involving individuals, communities, and institutions. Each step taken to promote awareness, advocate for rights, and build supportive environments contributes to a broader cultural shift towards inclusivity and respect. As we continue to explore the complexities of human relationships and identities, it becomes increasingly clear that our strength lies in our diversity. The acknowledgement and inclusion of asexual individuals not only enrich the tapestry of human experiences, but also reinforce the principles of equality and dignity for all. Ultimately, by continuing to open and explore the contents of Pandora's box, we uncover not only challenges, but also the boundless potential for understanding, acceptance, and connection. This ongoing process enriches us all, paving the way for a society that truly values and celebrates each person's unique journey and identity. Embracing educational opportunities. Education remains a cornerstone in the journey towards inclusivity. By continuously improving educational materials and methods, we can ensure that every generation is better informed and more accepting of all identities, including asexuality. 48. Curriculum integration. Integrating content about asexuality and other diverse sexual orientations into school curricula at various educational levels encourages early awareness and acceptance. This should not only be part of sex education, but also included in discussions about human rights, psychology, and social studies, providing a holistic view of human diversity. 49. Teacher training programs. Investing in comprehensive teacher training programs ensures that educators are well prepared to handle discussions about asexuality with sensitivity and accuracy. Such programs should also equip teachers to address any bullying or discrimination that may arise, fostering a safe and inclusive learning environment for all students. Leveraging technology for advocacy. The digital age offers unprecedented opportunities to spread awareness and advocate for inclusivity. By effectively utilizing these tools, the reach and impact of advocacy efforts can be significantly amplified. 50. Digital storytelling. Utilizing digital platforms for storytelling allows asexual individuals to share their experiences and insights on a global scale. Blogs, podcasts, and video series can reach diverse audiences, making personal stories accessible and helping to humanize the concept of asexuality. 51. Virtual conferences and seminars.
Virtual events can bring together experts, activists, and community members from around the world to discuss and strategize on issues related to asexuality. These events can facilitate knowledge exchange and foster international support networks, strengthening the global asexual community.
Fostering a culture of respect and understanding. Ultimately, the goal is to foster a culture where respect and understanding are the norms, where every individual feels valued and included. 52. Community dialogues. Hosting community dialogues that include a broad spectrum of participants, from asexual individuals to those who know little about asexuality, can help break down barriers and foster mutual understanding. These discussions should be facilitated in a manner that encourages open, respectful conversation and learning. 53. Celebrating diversity. Organizing events that celebrate diversity and inclusion, such as festivals, art shows, and parades that feature asexual representation, can help normalize asexuality in the public eye. Such events also provide opportunities for joy and pride within the asexual community and their allies. Conclusion: a commitment to inclusive progress. The exploration of asexuality, much like the mythological Pandora's box, has revealed both challenges and rich opportunities for growth and understanding. Each step towards inclusivity not only benefits the asexual community, but enriches the entire fabric of society by promoting values of empathy, diversity, and acceptance. In this collective journey, every individual, institution, and community play a vital role. From enhancing educational frameworks and legal protections to leveraging media and technology for broader outreach, the paths to progress are manifold. It requires sustained effort, open dialogue, and a commitment to challenge outdated norms and embrace a more comprehensive understanding of human diversity. As we continue to engage with and learn from the experiences of asexual individuals, we are reminded of the importance of seeing each other fully and respecting each person's unique identity. This ongoing process is not just about advocating for one particular community. It is about striving towards a society where every person can live authentically and without fear of discrimination or misunderstanding. The narrative of Pandora's box traditionally ends with hope being the last thing remaining. In the context of our discussions on asexuality and relationships, hope is indeed pervasive. It is the hope for acceptance, the hope for understanding, and the hope for love in its many forms. By nurturing this hope and actively working towards an inclusive society, we ensure that the future is brighter, not just for asexual individuals, but for everyone. With each action we take to understand and embrace asexuality, we do not just open a box. We open a door to a more inclusive, respectful, and compassionate world. Let us continue to move forward with curiosity, empathy, and the unwavering belief that diversity is a strength that unites us all. Thank you for joining me today on Life Points with Rhonda. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you never miss a life-changing episode. Share our podcast with friends and family who might benefit from our discussions. And for even more exclusive content, be sure to check out our Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube channels. Also, would you like me to speak about a specific topic? Simply send me your suggestions to lifepointswithrhonda@gmail.com. I want to give a personal shout out to my herbal sister Ebony. This episode is for you, sis. Like a Boney, if I select your topic, not only will you receive a shout out, but some really cool prizes. And if you just have a simple question about love, life, and general relationships, hit up my Life Points assistant. I'll leave the link in the episode notes. Take care and remember to always be well.